Hello everyone and welcome to the 7th session where we discuss synergizing. Synergizing in the most simple terms or in this particular context is the true test and manifestation of all the 5 habits that we have seen so far. It is based on the premise of maintaining or motivating through win-win and also having the skills of an emphatic communication. Synergizing helps you to create new opportunities, new possibilities, and also helps you to bring out the best amongst everybody, not just yourself, but amongst everybody, because you are giving yourselves as well as the other person an opportunity to open up completely and give best shot at what that person is doing. It may be a business deal, it may be a sales summit, it may be anything, but it will help you to create things which probably you never thought can be created, or opportunities you never thought can be created. So what is synergy? As I said, synergy is something which is a true manifest of all the habits. And synergy in the essence is actually valuing differences. The essence of synergy is that. Now, valuing differences means we respect those differences that we come across in our business interactions. We also build on their strengths and we compensate for the weaknesses. Now, how is that? Let's take an example. Suppose there's a sales review meeting going on, all right? And a sales guy is presenting to you saying that the strategy that was just recently adopted has not shown the desired results and sales have dipped. So as a typical entrepreneur, what would you react? You will say, okay, I need to relook into my strategy and I need to see whether this sales guy is, doing his job right. He's performing right. But in the same situation, what will an effective entrepreneur do? He will try and create a synergy out of nowhere. And how? Let's see that. So let's say you have you ask that guy, or you allow him that freedom, complete freedom, to come out and put forth his perspective as the grassroots person, because he is dealing with the customers on a one-on-one. He is the first face of your company vis-a-vis the customer. So you need to understand from him. You give him an opportunity that just don't have any inhibitions. Just speak out your mind. You will not be judged for anything that you say today in this particular meeting. And then just see how he opens up and gives you insights into so many important aspects which may be positive, negative, inflicting, non-inflicting, about that strategy and about the opinion of customers as a whole. What we typically do as entrepreneurs, we limit our imaginations. I won't call it really imaginations, but we limit ourselves to certain decided or preconceived things. Strategy is a preconceived thing, right? But we limit ourselves to strat. It's definitely important to have a strategy, but it is more important to have an openness or open-mindedness to accept and realize where that strategy is going wrong. That is what will make you effective. Strategizing is important. I don't deny it even one bit. So coming back to our example, so he'll give you insights of such sort you would not have ever thought that something like this may or might have happened, because we are not in a position to envisage all possibilities, all options, all things that may occur out of that strategy. No individual brain can do that. So to be able to get the fullest out of our strategy, if we adopt this synergizing approach, you are getting 3 benefits out of this. One, you are motivating a sales guy forever. I mean, you have given him a chance to speak in a meeting where his seniors are sitting and you have allowed him to express what he exactly feels without any inhibitions. That motivates a lot. 2, instead of having a blame game strategy or revisiting your strategy, you are trying to just realign your strategy to probably what is needed and what is not happening right now. And the third most important thing, as an entrepreneur, the kind of confidence and not confidence actually, the kind of respect that you create as a leader is way more important than anything, because there you have won him as a person of your organization, and that is where he comes onto the bandwagon of reaching you to your goals and vision and mission. So synergizing, friends, is really the what you call most logical conclusion of all the first 5 habits. Now just take this example what we discussed right now. It's you created a win-win because you didn't blame that guy, you understood his problem, so you sought to understand, and you also created a benefit for yourself. Like now you know where my strategy is going wrong, why it is going wrong in the real sense. Probably you would have your sales manager tell you that, but getting it from the horse's mouth is really important sometimes, and that's the beauty of synergy. Because in synergy, the 1 + 1 is not 2. It could be 8, 10, 20, 25, 3,000, 5,000, 20,000, anything, because it's just open and out of the box thinking that is inspired or encouraged by creating synergy. Out of the box thinking, we all say that we need to think out of the box, but how? You have to motivate people to think out of the box, and synergy brings in that motivation. And that is the reason synergy is one of the most important aspects of communicating also. Now let us have a look at the relationship between synergy and communication. What is that? Typically, synergy and communication kind of go hand in hand. For synergy to work, you need to have a win-win kind of an approach, which we have already seen, and you also need to have an emphatic communication style, which also we have seen in the previous episodes. To explain this connection better, I'd like to show you a diagram. I hope you can see the diagram on my screen right now. The diagram has the x-axis, that is the vertical axis, is trust, and the horizontal axis is cooperation. Now if you look at the point of intersection where the 2 axes join, the trust is low, so the cooperation is low. So trust is something which is very important in synergizing. You are able to give that person that confidence that yes, I believe in what you are saying, like we saw in the example. You are giving him that opportunity because you are showing that trust in him, that yes, your opinion matters to me. So more trust creates more cooperation. Moving on to the next level, which is the middle level of communication, and there it is more a respectful communication. Means the parties involved do respect. So as we said, synergy is about valuing differences also. So you do respect differences, or that group rather respects differences, but they are kind of hesitant to confront anybody on any of their opinions. They are trying to be more polite. So in this kind of a communication, what do you achieve? Fine, you are being polite, but have you achieved synergy? No. Now comes the third kind of communication, which is the highest level of synergy. So synergy comes in when you create an atmosphere, a surrounding where people do not think before they talk, or rather I would put it, say people feel free to express whatever they feel about a particular situation, crisis, condition, and so on. So you open up a complete box of thoughts which is totally has never been thought before. because people who are doing it are being given that complete freedom. So they will go all out to think what all possibilities are possible. And that's the beauty of synergy. So it brings out a complete out of the box thinking. It motivates everyone in the line, and it gives you a complete confidence in your it creates a more of a confidence for you as a leader. You become the hero because you have given them the opportunity, and that's what is going to take you to your road of effectiveness. We have been seeing win-win, we have been seeing communicating effectively, in sense emphatic communication and all this. Don't you think synergy is a complete combination of all this? So do give it a thought, do let us know your queries and questions, and we'll see you in the next episode very soon. Thank you.